So at Permobil, it's all about the users. We develop products and provide them to our end users to maximize their independence. It's all about their needs and what will help them live a better life. With the Smart Drive, we wanted to bring the state of the art when it comes to wearables to our users. So with the Push Tracker E2, it is a smart watch that provides them with the same type of control of the Smart Drive that everybody knows and has had a huge impact on all of our users, while also providing them with the connected technology to seamlessly integrate with their social media and other smart activities that they do with their devices. So the Smart Drive operation is actually done through gesture control. The Smart Drive waits for a series of tap gestures to activate the driving and deactivate the driving as well. So you perform taps on the hand rims, and then it's your regular wheelchair that you're steering by braking on the hand rims. And then another series of simple taps will deactivate the motor. Yes. So the Smart Drive provides that power to reduce the amount of pushing that the manual wheelchair user has to do. You know, there are long distances that they have to travel. They push between 2,000 and 3,000 times a day, and that has an effect on their shoulder health. The Smart Drive is able to offload that pushing that's needed and provide them with the power so that they're able to preserve their shoulders and stay in a manual wheelchair longer while doing more on a daily basis, not having to worry about fatigue or hills that they might not be able to push up as well. So there's grocery stores that are around the corner that otherwise it would be difficult to push there, or on a day like today, you get there and you don't want to be sweaty. So the Smart Drive is able to drive instead of having to do all that pushing activity. Then when you get your groceries and you have them on your lap, you're able to use your Smart Drive to drive you back. So now that added load that you have, you don't have to push around as well. So the Smart Drive really has a huge impact in expanding the world for manual wheelchair users and not having to just rely on how much you can push. In Japan, especially, and Asia, there are very tight spaces. The Smart Drive design principle that we kind of live by is that we don't want to have any compromises of the manual wheelchair. So it fits within the footprint of the wheelchair. So any place that a user would be able to get into with their wheelchair, now the Smart Drive is also able to go into that space with no hindrance to them. And that's especially true in Asia where, getting into the bathroom, you can't have any added width or length to the wheelchair. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to squeeze into those tight ones. So particularly with the Push Tracker E2, it's developed on the Wear OS by Google platform. So in addition to having the Smart Drive app to control their Smart Drive, they have all of the apps that are available in the Google Play Store to them. And then one of the big features that we hope to build out and provide more activity tracking to be able to count the number of pushes with our Permobil applications to give them that activity tracking and feedback to them to show how much distance they're covering with their Smart Drive, as well as how active they're being with their propulsion. Well, I think the most important thing is to provide that data back to the user so that they're able to monitor their long-term activity in the name of preservation of their shoulders. And then in addition, we also are able to, in the future, do some fun things like do competitions to see who can maybe travel the most with their Smart Drive in a certain amount of time. So creating some fun kind of social integration into it as well would be something that we're looking to do.